Hello and welcome to your weekly card pull. My name is Alexa, I go by alexab.alchemy. Today I'm doing a reading for the entire month of May. This reading is channeled and designed for my Gemini. So if you have a Gemini placement, especially your sun, your moon, your rising, or your north node, this one is for you. I have 3 card decks out. I have 2 oracle and 1 tarot deck. I'm feeling called to start out with tarot for you guys today. So we are going to start there and see what comes up. So first thing that I want to mention, my dear Geminis, we are in Taurus season right now. Mercury is retrograde until the middle of May. We move into Gemini season in the middle of May as well. So a lot of themes of communication. Communication will probably be opening up around the middle of the month, especially if you feel like you've felt blocked there or blocked within your own thoughts and the way that you communicate even with yourself. Creative blocks, maybe those will probably open up the middle of May. So something to look forward to. We are also in eclipse season, so if you've been experiencing any shadow or darkness or anything that's been a little bit challenging to look at, things of the past, it's completely okay. That is kind of all part of the process, so have patience with yourself. It's not coming up because you've done anything wrong. Those types of things usually come up when it's something that we can either learn from or just lessons from the past that we're being asked to reflect on. And because Taurus season is all about putting into place the things that you want to manifest moving forward, you're probably looking at things from the past that maybe didn't work so that you can understand what will work now, what you want now, so you can create a plan accordingly. Okay, so my dear Geminis, first of all, happy birthday to some of you, depending on when your birthday is. If you are a May baby, happy birthday. There are some exciting cards that I've just pulled for you. So first question, I always ask, what themes can you expect? What things are you going to be looking at? What will be helpful for you to keep in mind in this upcoming chapter? So for the month of May, okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to start, this might sound negative, but it's not, I promise. The first card that I pulled up was the Devil card. So as noted, we are in retrograde season. Some of you may be looking at shadows, addictions, old things, things of the past, things that you thought maybe you cleared and it's coming back and you're like, why is this here? Why am I looking at this? It doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. It's here because there's something that you can learn from it. And it doesn't mean that you have to submit to it. It doesn't mean that you have to allow it to be a thing that controls you. It's there for you to examine your relationship, specifically to control and power. The Devil card, to me, I get a lot of themes of control and power. This doesn't necessarily have to be in the way of addictions or habits, but it is something to be mindful of. What is controlling your life? What are you giving authority to? And is that authority something that you have ownership of, or is that something that you're just giving away? And you might experience in this month things that are bringing to your attention where your power lies. And is it something that you hold, or is it something that you are constantly giving away? I did also pull for you guys the Empress in reverse. So this card in the upright, she looks like this. This card is all about getting back to nature and kind of experiencing life from a more feminine perspective, especially in the way of being rooted and being down to earth. In the reverse, I feel, especially with Taurus season right now, I feel like some of you maybe are struggling to get grounded, or you're struggling to connect with nature, or maybe you're not valuing that aspect of life as much as you could be. And it might really benefit you to take a moment to slow down as much as you can. I know that especially because you have Gemini placements and we're moving into Gemini season, but Mercury is retrograde, there's a lot going on with the air signs in the mind, and there's a lot that might be taking you out of your body or trying to pull you or extract you from the grounded place that Taurus energy brings to us. So I would definitely recommend for the first 2 weeks of May, really utilizing that Taurus energy that is accessible to all of us and allowing yourself to get grounded. Spend time with people that feel grounding, or people who have earth signs in their charts. Spend time in nature. Be around colors that make you feel grounded. I don't know why, but dark green is everywhere for me right now. I find it super grounding, and I have been loving allowing that to kind of allow me to rest a little bit and to bring things down. So especially if you feel because power and control is a lot of mental stuff, I mean, obviously there are physical components there too, but if you feel like you are falling into temptation or things are challenging you in this regard, it might help you to really just take some time to get grounded. I also pulled for you guys, we have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the Four of Cups upright. Both of these cards were upright, which I find really encouraging. So which one do I want to start with? I'm going to start with the Wheel of Fortune. This card is such an encouraging card, in my opinion, because it has everything to do with new karmic cycles, new things opening, new opportunities, good luck, good fortune. Like, there is so much new excitement that's on its way to you. And I do feel like coming from a grounded perspective and having a good handle on potentially some of your demons, and not that they can't exist, but you understanding that you are ultimately in control of your relationship to life, I feel like a lot of doors are opening for you, which is amazing. The Four of Cups, this card, it could be a little controversial. So there's definitely a meditative aspect to this. You may want to meditate on those options. If you look at this, you'll notice he looks a little bit like almost apathetic or a little bit somber. And there are some potential themes of like contemplation of what's important for you, evaluating, reevaluating. Again, Taurus season is a time for you to understand what's working for you in the long term, what is not. There may be some, I feel like there's some level of disconnect that some of you might be experiencing right now. Again, with the Empress in reverse, I'm not really surprised by that. I do feel like there are some, there are some situations where I just feel like there's a little bit of like a distance between you, desired outcome, and I feel like maybe something is standing in the way. I don't know, it could be devil. I'm feeling like this is what's happening. It's like this and this, no. These two are kind of here, this is in the middle, and then like this is where you want to go. So I don't know. I feel like this devil card's really talking to me. I feel like sitting with or sitting in your darkness and letting it exist, but also not, but letting it exist. Like letting that be a piece of your story or a piece of your past, but not letting it control you or control how you're moving forward might be a good place to start. I'm feeling like I need to pick up some oracle for you guys. So I feel like I want a little bit more information about how you guys might benefit from navigating any of these dynamics. I also feel like for some of you, maybe you're not the one experiencing this. Maybe someone you're close to or a loved one, a partner, a family member might be experiencing the devil, so to speak, or the qualms of addiction or power and control. And maybe you're on the receiving end, or you're it's affecting you. And if that's more resonant, then maybe just understanding like how you can, again, take ownership of yourself, how you can create a level of separation while also having, the theme of separation is like kind of important here, but also like having a level of community and a level of connection. So how do we want to strike that balance? What is going to be important for you guys in this upcoming month? So, okay, we have, wow, some of my favorite cards. Okay. All right. So my dear Geminis, where do I want to start? I'm going to start out with the Bronzite because this one seems really loud and important. So I pulled for you guys Bronzite in reverse. This card is all about loyalty, trust, self-respect, trusting that the universe has your back, trusting that you have your own back, trusting that people in your life, surrounding yourself with people who are trustworthy. I feel like for some of you, maybe, I'm getting color themes with this, maybe this card here, the Devil card, maybe this is acknowledging you might just be involving yourself in like patterns with people that you don't really trust. It doesn't even have to be, like I said, an addiction to a substance or behavior. It could be behavioral, just in the way of like going back to things that you don't know, that like don't necessarily feel good to you. I also feel like maybe some of you just don't trust yourself. Maybe because you've had experiences with this in the past. Maybe this isn't really even a thing. Like, it doesn't control you. I feel like for a lot of you, you've actually already released this, and the Bronzite's kind of just telling me like there's a piece of you that's like, I don't know if I can trust myself now. Like, that was a thing in the past. I don't really know where I stand now. And this card comes with a message that trust needs to be earned, but I feel like a lot of you have earned it. Like, I feel like a lot of you have earned your own trust. You've put in the work. It doesn't mean you go completely lax and like not give a fuck about anything. But I do feel like it will be of benefit for you to, I feel like I need to pull cards out of this deck too. I feel like it will be of benefit for you to have a level of faith within yourself. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you need to have faith in your path in the long run. So surrender to the divine, and luck is on your side. There's definitely a realm that you're, like, an area that you're going to. Again, I love this. The fact that I got luck is on your side and the Wheel of Fortune, like, come on. You guys, there's so many cool opportunities for you, Gemini. There's so many things opening up, and I feel like some of you are just like, I don't know if I can do it. Like, I don't know. You can. Oh my God. Like, there's opportunities for you, and the way that you're gonna go about doing this is by being and staying committed to the things that are important for you. Again, Empress, I also pulled Hold Your Vision, so there's like this level of like steadfastness. Bronzite also has themes of steadfastness, like being willing to move forward towards the things that are really, really important to you. You need to hold and have faith in what you are envisioning for yourself and for your life. You have good luck on your side. It's important that you're able to surrender to this process. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna unfold immediately. But I do feel like a lot of you deserve, not even need, you deserve to have a level of confidence within yourself and the direction that you're going in. What else do I have for you guys? I did pull Labradorite, also an encouraging card. This card asks us to release any needs that we have for certainty and to instead make room for magic. So any places in your life where you feel like, well, I need to know what this opportunity is going to bring or where it's going to go. You don't. You don't. You need, I think right now, similar to the surrender to the divine, like there is a need to trust, again, trusting this process, that whatever it is that you are experiencing, like this is leading you to your highest good. Ultimately, you are in the right place, baby. You're going in the right direction. You're moving towards the right things. Everything is correct, and as it should be. So have faith in that process and that unfolding. I also pulled for you guys Emerald, card number 22, if you fucks with angel numbers. Yeah, that's 22, okay. So this card is all about this level of like being opening your heart to love, opening your heart to exciting experiences, opening your heart to experiences that warm you and experiences that make you feel excited about your path. With the Labradorite, I feel like both of these are kind of encouraged, like these are really encouraging cards. This with the Wheel of Fortune, babe, like this is so, there's so much opening up for you in the way of your unity with yourself, with other people. Maybe these past experiences that you are like, I don't know if I can trust myself, like maybe they were there to help create a path for you to really deeply connect with people, to find love for and understanding for other people. It doesn't mean you take on their burdens. Please don't do that. But there's definitely a level of connectivity that is here for you to bank on and here for you to enjoy. I also pulled for you guys the card of Lepidolite, excuse me, which does encourage a level of simplification. So definitely in this time, I feel like you don't need a lot of like complexity, especially if you have connections with people where you're seeing that maybe your past shadows or the things that were challenging for you are opening up a way for you to connect with them. It doesn't have to be this complicated thing. Like you don't even have to necessarily explain it. I feel like for some of you, you're going to find yourself in a position where you can relate to someone and you're going to have the opportunity to share your entire story, and you can, but also with this, like the simplest thing is just for you to be able to look at someone and say, I see you and I understand you. That's such a beautiful gift. And I feel like some of your past experiences have opened up the ability for you to have those connections that maybe you wouldn't have had otherwise. So there is, I know it may seem a little bit insensitive, but there is a silver lining there. Finally, card number 33, another angel number. Lithium quartz is all about harmoniousness, peacefulness, peaceful connection, joyful connections with others, with yourself. So I do feel like this devil card keeps coming back, but I feel like it is carving a path, a really beautiful path for you, my Geminis, to have amazing connections with other people. Now, like I said, the eclipse season is not forever. So the challenging times will end. You will find yourself getting space from this at some point. And also, when Mercury goes direct and we move into the season of Gemini, that communication will really open up. So I feel like the first half of May for you guys is going to be a little bit more about, you know, that process of surrender for you, that process of becoming comfortable with life, becoming comfortable with these new opportunities, looking forward to these openings that you have or that are going to be coming your way. If you haven't already seen them, they're going to flood through for you in the next like 3 to 4 weeks. I can promise you that. And also really tuning in with this like luck that you have and this amazing new chapter, this amazing new, like we've started a new cycle. I don't know if y'all have felt it, but like Aries season is the beginning of a new cycle astrologically. So we are about a month and a half-ish into a new season and a new cycle for us. So there may be some pieces that you're still clearing out. Use the eclipse season. Go and take advantage of the full moon energy. May 5th, I believe, is the full moon. So take advantage of that energy that is also going to be there, because that is a time for you to release the things that no longer serve you. If you are feeling like you are being imprisoned by beliefs that you can't do something, or imprisoned by beliefs that life doesn't have good things to offer you, use the full moon to let that shit go if you don't want to carry it. If you want to carry it, by all means, you feel free. But if you're ready to let go of that stuff, utilize the energy that is here and available for you to let go of that, so you can make space for those new connections, for new abundance, for new relationships, new love. For some of you, like, look at that. Some of you got some real new love coming your way. Make the space for that and have faith that it's going to come through for you. And that faith is going to be really, really important for you, my Gemini. So short and sweet. My voice just cracked. That was cute. Short and sweet, but definitely an important message. So I love you guys, my dear Geminis. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have questions on anything, please feel free to reach out. Let me know. Send me a message. You can find me here, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere at alexab.alchemy. I do these readings every single week, so make sure that if this was helpful, you leave a little thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. You can donate to me, whatever feels resonant for you. I appreciate your energy so much in being here, and if you want to share more of it, I also completely welcome and appreciate that. And with all of that being said, I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I love you. Have a good one.